What do you get when you combine butter, garlic, white wine, and fresh mussels? One of the Rookery's tastiest dishes. Today on Cooking with Chef Joel, we're heading to France to learn how to make mussels Normandy. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Chef Joel. I'm your host, Devin Turk, inside the Rookery here with Chef Joel, the man himself. So Chef, what are we going to be cooking for everyone today?
Well, we're going to do little mussels.
Mussels, okay. Little mussels Normandy. You mentioned Normandy. You have some experience cooking French cuisine, don't you?
Yes, a little bit. I spent a few years of my life going back and forth between France and the Burgundy region and Paris. And one of my favorite spots is going to Normandy and having mussels and French fries. So this is a little spin-off of that recipe. It's always my favorite. So first start out with some wine. Because if it doesn't work out, you always have wine. That's the first one. Then we're going to start with some mussels. These are Hollander mussels, which are a large mussel. They originated or have been developed in Holland. They're about twice the size of the American mussels, and they're delicious. We're going to have some green onions, a little bit of lemon, some parsley, lots of garlic, a little bit of salt, and to mop up everything, a little bit of garlic toast to mop up that sauce for us.
This sounds so good. I can't wait to get cooking and again, eating it and trying it out for everybody. So, thank you guys for watching. Let's do it.
We're going to take a little bit of ciabatta bread, a loaf of ciabatta. We're going to slice them up. And a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt, and some butter. We're going to make a nice crostini. You got to have lots of garlic. This dish is not suited for vampires or your first date. We're going to toast these up. You can also do the bread on the grill as well. We don't want it too hot. Looking nice. Getting these nice and toasted. We're just going to put this off to the side and wait for the mussels to fit. What we're going to do is we want to get our pan nice and hot on a medium-high temperature. Not worth smoking, but nice and hot. Then we're going to add our garlic, about 4 cloves. We're going to add white wine. And the secret is lots. We're going to get that going. Our garlic. We're getting that garlic to cook and the white wine to reduce. Then we're going to take our mussels, about a dozen. Again, these are Hollander mussels, which are very large mussels. I want to make sure they're all sitting in the pan. So we don't put too many in. We want it at a high temperature so it starts to boil. The steam is what's going to make this recipe work with the wine. We're going to add a little salt. It's starting to open up just a little bit. We got the garlic, we got the wine, a little bit of salt in there. And then we're going to put the lid on top. And then what we're going to do is finish it off with a little bit of butter, take some green onions, and just a little bit of fresh parsley. And just check our mussels, take the lid off. You want to make sure they're all open, only a few are open, so probably got about another 3 minutes. As we're looking, we're going to cover that back up. Every mussel has a tag, and where they're from, these were just north of Maine in Bangor. And what these do is tell you where they're harvested, and we keep these tags for up to 90 days. If anything happens, we know where they're originated from and where we got them from. I'm going to lift the lid up, check to see how they're doing. Yep. We're looking to see they're open. As you can see, they're starting to really come alive. I say we got just about another minute or so. So we're going to add some nice butter. What makes this recipe good, better, is butter. We're probably going to add about 3 tablespoons of butter. And then we're just going to add a little tiny bit of lemon, fresh, not too much. What you're hoping to do is the wine to reduce, the garlic to cook into that wine, and then the butter adds the flavor. And we're going to let that go for just another minute. You don't want to overcook your mussels, that's why I check it regularly. But you can see they're all starting to open up. We don't want to overcook them, so I'm going to turn them down just for a second. We cooked them for about 3-4 minutes, so I'm going to let them rest for probably about a minute. We're just going to basically put these in our bowl. And you want to get that juice. That's the best part. And all the bits of garlic. Make sure they're all looking nice, and then we're going to garnish it with a little bit of parsley, a little bit of green onion, a couple lemon wedges, and of course, the best part, a little bit of garlic toast. Soak up that juice. Voila. A little bit of mussels.
Chef Joel, the thing that surprised me was how simple that recipe was. It only took about 10 minutes, and look what we have here. The thing you mentioned, though, there's a certain way to eat the mussels. So why don't you show me?
Well, there's there's a couple ways, but I'm going to show you a couple. First, grab your mussel and with a little fork, reach down, get a little in the sauce. That's the classic way. Then there's where you take your shell, picture one, well, grab your knife, use it as a pincher,
Pull it out.
Put it right in, it pinches the juice.
You gotta make sure you're getting that juice because that juice is the lemon, the white wine, the garlic, everything that makes it taste great.
And then the last but not least, take the bread, you put that right down in the juice, soak that up. So by the time you finish your mussels, it just drips, it goes through, and then you got the garlic.
Fantastic. As you can see, guys, this was really a very easy recipe to make. It looks so good. So hopefully you can get a shot at your house too. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back here with some more recipes soon.